Welcome back, everybody. This is Taste of Tom. We are making Eggs Benedict with homemade Hollandaise sauce. That's the key. Can you believe they sell store-bought Hollandaise sauce with powder and you put milk in it? Ugh, disgusting. This is going to be delicious and easy if you follow my steps and instructions. You're gonna love it. Okay, here's all we need. Thomas's English muffins. I've already toasted them for you. Smoked salmon, 1 lemon, some fresh greens, 7 eggs, 1 stick of butter. That's it. Little salt, little cayenne. That's all. Now let's start cooking. Okay, first thing we need to do, boil some water. This is for the Hollandaise sauce. We're making a double boiler. So we got a pot, we got about 2 inches of water, and while that's starting to boil, we have our glass bowl. This is very important. I don't want it to be hot either. Make sure it's just room temperature when we put it on top of our boiling water. The steam is going to make the bowl warm, and now let's start. We need to put in 3 egg yolks. While I'm getting the egg yolks ready, 1 cup of butter. We're melting it in the microwave. We're going to add the juice of half a lemon to our 3 egg yolks. Now, important thing is I'm putting this stuff in the bowl before I put it on the water. I don't want it to get hot too fast. It needs to be a slow process. See that? Now, use a pinch of salt. We don't need too much salt because I didn't use unsalted butter, so there's always going to be salt in it. Most recipes call for unsalted butter, so you can control how much salt you want in there. Don't have it, so we're going with regular. Now we'll do a whisk, and we'll start to whisk our eggs and lemon, and a little bit of salt. This is going to start to heat by the steam from the boiling water. Very important, not to go too fast. At this point, we're starting to add our melted butter, constantly whisking. Constantly, slowly thickening. Also, if you thought I was just dumping the egg whites on the floor, I wasn't. Promise, there's a little trash can there. You don't have to be too aggressive with the whisking. But wear your arm out. You can see it slowly starting to thicken, and that's what you want. We're also going to add a tiny bit of cayenne. Just to shake. Oh look, it's starting to thicken up. You can actually blow into it and see if it holds the shape a little bit. Right there. You see? The ripples kind of hold their shape in there a little bit. That's when you know you're done. Right now we are just about done. You don't want it too thick, because it's going to thicken up a little bit while we're cooking the eggs. Perfect. Okay, now cover it, put it aside while we make our eggs. Listen, for the eggs, you want the water barely boiling. You want about 2 inches up to my knuckle in the pan. It's better if you have a pan than a pot, but this is a low pot, so it's okay. We're gonna make it work. The water, you want it just barely boiling. If it boils too much, it's going to ruin your eggs, and you'll never have a good poached egg. Also, we're gonna add a little vinegar. Little vinegar to the water. That's gonna help it stay together. All right, first egg. Put it in a bowl. Here's my little trick too. Put your 1 egg in the bowl. Slowly let some water into the bowl. It'll help keep the egg together. And then just tip it into the pot. You could actually use a little bit less water than what I have in there, but it's looking good. Sometimes I use a little spatula to make sure it's not stuck on the bottom. Kind of lift it up. Almost ready. Takes about 3 minutes. That's it. Also, I like to start in clockwise so I know which one to take out first. Start at 12, go around. Okay, take your spoon, put it on a paper towel. That's perfect. See? You can poke it. That's perfect. That little guy, still gonna be okay. Also remember, the order is important. Salmon on the bottom. Now, smoked salmon, but you could also use bacon, prosciutto, Canadian bacon, lots of other things. This is just what we wanted today. Next, some fresh greens. We'll put those on top. You don't want too much of the egg, it will just fall off. Smush it a little bit. Now for our Hollandaise sauce. Let's get that on top. That's it. Hollandaise sauce is just a little thicker than I wanted, mostly because making the video takes a long time, so it thickened up a little bit while we were waiting. But it's going to be amazing anyway. Look at it. Okay, let's try it. First of all, see if we cooked our eggs perfectly. Looks like it to me. There's nothing better than the success of a perfectly cooked poached egg. One of my favorite things. And now, You're not gonna get this in a restaurant, I promise. So good. But we're going to wait for the official taste test from our producer, who wants you to like and subscribe to the channel, because we do a lot of hard work for you guys. Do you know how many requests I got for this? Thousands. It's unbelievable. But I finally did it, and it's worth it.